Yo guys, real quick before the video starts, I'm a little
Youngin
sick while
again.
recording this, so I'm
Let's
sorry if I
get
sound
it.
like it,
Let's
but I
go,
wanted to
man.
let you guys know
School
that
lunch
I
time. Let's
just
get it.
dropped
Let's go,
some
man.
brand new merch. We got hoodies, we got shirts, and more, so go head over,
Hell
click
yeah.
the first
That's
link in the
real.
description, and check out the new store.
I
And
used
for
to be on
Cyber
his
Monday,
ass.
everything is
Let's go.
15% off for the rest of
Ass.
today, the day this
We
video
both sat
drops.
on the
Thank you
ass.
guys, and let's get into the
On the
video.
ass.
At the lunch
Nigga.
table when I was in high school, it seemed like there would always be something going on that prevented me from just peacefully consuming my meal. And not to say that it was always a bad thing, because sometimes it could be entertaining. Like maybe two people
laughing
just
about a joke,
roasting
man. I can't even
out of
laugh
each other or
at
something.
What the fuck? I can't even laugh with y'all. We can't have all the good time in it. What the fuck?
And that would be entertaining, right? But other times,
yeah.
it crossed the line, and the lunch table shenanigans got out of hand. Alright, never quite that bad. But the high school I went to had this field.
Hey,
right?
our lunch
And all the way at the
lunch
back of
table
the field, they had a few small picnic tables.
Our
And one of
lunch
those
table
picnic
was
tables
packed
was where we would always eat lunch at. And there would be tables like inside the cafeteria with lots of space and not in 100-degree weather. But nah, we decided the move was to try and cram like 10 people around one small picnic table. One leg is like 2 pounds away from giving out. The two people who walked all the way out there last always had to stand.
I used to get on top of the table, start yelling in this motherfucker. Just start yelling for no reason.
It always seemed to hit the same person. But hey, that's where we chose to sit.
Doing dumb shit the whole
The thing
time.
about this location is it was at the complete edge of
I
the
used to play
school,
soccer
so
on
it was
Bright. I used to
isolated.
get a
But
club
because
and
it was so far away from the actual school, nobody was really out there to monitor anything. So it seemed like every other day, somebody was just wilding out for no reason at all. And to one side of the table was this fence, an alley, and a neighborhood, and to the other side was this field with a soccer goal almost directly behind our table. So you can probably already guess how this is gonna go if people are trying to kick goals all around the same table we're trying to eat at. Give it like 10 minutes into the start of lunch and soccer balls would be flying all over the place. Sometimes they just roll over, sometimes they'd be flying through the air. And the main reason this got to be so annoying was because someone would get like clocked in the head, and instead of, you know, apologizing, they'd just be laughing, and then the same exact thing would just happen again the next day. So it got pretty aggravating, and it got to the point where they'd run up to get their ball back, but nobody was having that. They weren't getting their ball back. Instead, it would get drop kicked to like the opposite end of the field and just roll and roll all the way down. I mean, come on, you can't be nailing people in the head and just expect the ball to be handed back to you. But my first year, freshman year, right? I already took a massive L, like less than a month in with this whole lunch table and soccer goal situation. Now, the goal wasn't directly in the center of the table. It was a little offset to one side, so when they kicked it at an angle and missed, it would come flying over to us. So like 4 weeks into my freshman year, the ball comes flying over, and this one guy, he's all pissed off. He picks up the ball and he's all like, you know what? Screw them for always kicking the ball over here. And this man looks like he's setting up for the dropkick of the century, looking like he's ready to dropkick the ball into oblivion. And I'm standing pretty much right next to him.
It's not as bad,
I see this dude setting up
if it's
for
your
the
balls,
dropkick.
that's different. Like if a ball hits your balls, some hit your balls. I don't know what's in our balls to make it hurt so much, but it hurts so bad when it hits you in your balls, bro.
But he kind of hit the ball off the side of his foot, and it hit me in the worst
balls is the most
possible
sensitive
area.
place on our body,
Not the
bro.
arm, not the leg,
Not the
well,
dick, though.
really the second worst possible area. But it flies straight into my face, and the impact, like, oh my goodness. I think I might have been taken to another dimension for a few seconds. I can't believe I even stayed conscious, because that thing hit me full force, point blank. And the craziest part was, when I looked in the mirror, my face looked fine, no bruises or marks or anything, and I still wonder how that was even possible. I mean, I wasn't complaining, but it definitely still shook me up. And getting nailed in the head with a soccer ball wasn't exclusive to just me. This happened to many people, where we'd just be chilling, eating lunch, and they'd miss a goal because they were garbage.
We not moving tables, man.
We
supposed to be moving tables.
Tear through
it's like we're not moving tables for a game.
Completely destroy it. And that was another common one. Food just getting absolutely obliterated. I had a lot of near misses too. I can't tell you how many times the ball just barely skimmed.
I hate when dudes play soccer, bro, and just hit you in your face and be like, my fault. Like, bro, them was the most fight start film when dudes just hit me in the face with a ball. Like, for
why
what?
wouldn't you guys just simply
go
move
play somewhere else
else?
with
You're
that
kind of
shit,
idiots
man. We
for
trying
not
to
moving.
eat.
And what I had to say to that
and
is,
you sorry, you're not going pro.
you're
Stop that
100%
shit.
right. Because this was basically a daily occurrence. It was like a war between the people at the table and the people playing soccer, and every day was a new battle. It was a territorial issue at this point. So since drop kicking the ball to the opposite
end of the field was just standard procedure at this point, one day
the ball rolls over and this kid goes to drop kick it, but he was holding in his hand one of those like giant 1-gallon water jugs, you know, the ones made out of like really tough plastic. I don't know why he didn't just set it down first and then drop kick the ball.
Dumbass!
Because now he's trying to drop kick the ball while holding a water jug at the same time. And I guess his hand-eye coordination got messed up a little bit because somewhere in the process of trying to kick the ball, he let go of the water jug too and made full force solid contact with it. The ball got like shanked off to one side, so instead of directly hitting the ball, he just directly slammed his foot into the hard plastic water jug. And the cracking sound it made when his foot made contact with the jug was so loud, this man let out a scream and that thing took him down. He immediately just fell straight backwards while still yelling. He's like clutching his foot on the ground. It looked and sounded extremely painful. He was lucky not to break any of his toes. But sometimes, drop kicking the ball away just wasn't enough to get even when certain lines were crossed. And on one particular day, this one guy that ate with us is standing up next to the table holding his lunch tray, just trying to enjoy his meal, right? When I see out of my peripheral vision, the ball's flying over to us, just straight zooming through the air, and I see the path
some dude knocked my lunch
I'm just thinking like, oh,
I ain't never got robbed. I got robbed my lunch freshman. I'm not gonna lie, freshman I got
but
robbed
it does
on my
hit his
shit.
lunch tray.
Bro, I'm a little petite freshman. Nothing happened to it.
Made out of like the cheapest styrofoam ever.
Hey, give me your
like they
food,
could
freshman
already
tax.
barely
I said,
support
oh shit,
holding
my
the
fault,
food it was
bitch.
supposed to.
I gave my
So when the
food. I was not
soccer
trying to
ball
buy.
made
He was like
contact, the whole
200
thing
pounds.
just instantly
Big as
crumbled,
fuck.
just gave up.
I said, I'm
Milk
not about
is
to fight, bro.
flying
I'm
everywhere.
just take my
There's
lunch,
pizza on the
man.
ground.
Just take
The
my lunch.
chips
I'm
are
a
now
freshman,
just
dude.
crumbs.
I just
Like,
got
this
here,
man's
dude.
lunch was
I
gone.
just got here,
And that
gang.
was the
Like,
tipping
you
point
ain't
for
trying to
him.
take my
He walks
food.
over to the ball, and instead of just
What?
drop kicking it like usual, he points to the kid that came for the ball, and he's like, you know what?
Nah,
You lost your
What did he
privileges.
expect?
And he turns around, and you remember how I said there was a neighborhood on the other side of the fence? He launches the ball not only over the first fence, but also clears the alley and the second wall and sends it flying somewhere into the group of houses. I don't even know where it ended up. And then they're all like, yo, why would you do that to our ball, man? And I'm thinking like, bro, you just destroyed Mans' lunch. Like, what did you expect to happen? I couldn't help from laughing when he told them that they lost their privileges.
Shit. Thank y'all for pulling up. Thank y'all for watching me, man. Thank y'all for watching me. Last video got 10 views, but that's amazing. Thank y'all so much. I love all you guys.
Somebody in one of those houses probably got a free soccer ball, though. Good times eating at that spot. One thing I for sure won't miss, though, is having to worry about getting blindsided by a soccer ball every time I sat down to eat. Thank you guys so much for watching the animation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to go cop yourself some merch. It really helps to support the channel. I'll put the link in the description. It's going to be the first link, and I will see you guys in the next one.